So I thought that I would try this whole taping myself and talking about my life thing, my being a mom thing, my social work thing, my bodybuilding thing, and I'm doing my dry pre-workout. It's all about the pump. Anyways, so a little bit about myself. I'm gonna be 48 next month. I have 2 teenage boys. I am a supervisor at Child Protective Services, and I've been with the department for, it'll be 26 years this year. I'm going to retire in 4, which is weird because I don't know what I do with myself. I have a husband. I am happily married. And I spend most of my weekends training and running after my teenage boys, who are both little athletes, which I'm really proud of. One plays baseball and the other one is basketball and football. So much of my time is around them. But what I wanted to talk about, what I hope to talk about a bit in this, is just balance and how important it is to do what you love to do for yourself, have passion about something, and have your own goals, because the deeper you get into life and you have kids and you have work and all these things, people really lose sight of what makes them happy. And that's really unfortunate. I see adults every day in my life where they're just kind of going through the motions. And I love the fact that I get to wake up every single day like probably a little bit over the top excited about getting to the gym and working out. It is the one place and the one thing I do where I am creating my own happiness. My body feels good. I have alone time because being a mom is freaking a lot. And being responsible for others in the field of social work is really, really exhausting. So I have always been an athlete. I've always set goals, and it truly is the way I kind of stabilize my mental health and my happiness and just live my life. You know, like I want to be able to be done with my feet on this earth knowing that I did what I wanted to do and I was really good at it. I am super competitive. I always have been. I'm an ex-marathon runner. I qualified for the Boston Marathon. I ran the Boston in 2015. I was doing half marathons before then. Numerous marathons. I am, I think, at heart, a marathoner. And what I mean by that in endurance is that I will do whatever it takes for whatever length of time to get to where I need to get. And I was naturally good at endurance running, at distance training. And I think if I actually had a coach to guide me, I probably would have been even better. But I was eating whatever I wanted. I pretty much ate like crap, but I could run really fast for a long period of time. So I did that for years, started into this like body CrossFit class with light weights and step stuff, and I really got into that. And then one day, the gym I was going to, the owner was like, you know, you could probably do really well in bodybuilding. And I loved weights. I loved weights in high school. I was all about the bench press. Like, that's all I really want to do in life is bench press. So he showed me some pictures of like bodybuilders, and when I first saw, I think it was a figure Olympian, I kind of freaked out because one, the muscle was crazy, and then I was like, yeah, I want to do that, maybe not so muscular, and I don't want her face. I was like, if bodybuilders look like that, which I couldn't understand, I didn't know enough about it, about the enhanced athletes, I was like, whoa, that's just too much. So I stepped on the stage in 2016, I think, when I was 40 years old. I started 8 years ago. I competed in Masters figure, got second place. Went back again, did open figure at another show. I didn't place that well. I competed the following year in women's physique. I was told that really, like, my body fit a different division. So I did women's physique and I loved it. I loved the routine. I loved spending time working on it. So that's where I've kind of fallen into. I was only competing in the NPC. That's all I knew. I didn't even know about natural federations until much later, probably around 2018. I had heard about the natural feds, and so I was just competing in NPC, and I was winning. And I was winning a lot. And I was in top 3, and I wanted to go to nationals. And people were encouraging me to do that, but the reality is that it would have been very difficult for me to advance in that world. So 2019 or 20, I competed in a couple natural shows. I went to the Washington State Natural, got my pro card, and then right after that, I went to Worlds and placed 3rd in Worlds. I took a couple, and then I competed again the next year. I got 4th in Worlds, took a couple years off, and then this last year I competed again in Worlds and got 5th, with probably the most competition I've ever had. So on that note, I've got more to talk about, but I need to cut it short. Let me know if this is something anybody would be interested in. It is about my journey. It's my stuff. But it also is kind of a story about finding balance in something that you love. And bodybuilding is a very extreme sport. It requires you to be dedicated at every single level 24/7. So if anybody's interested or want to kind of see how it plays out in a semi-normal world, which I'm hoping I want to normalize this as much as possible, because it's definitely been a journey and will continue to be. So let me know what you think and just some ideas if you have them. I'm not sure what my next one will be, but we're just trying this out.